That's a great question. Thank you again for the opportunity to be here. To properly situate the context of your question, people will not complain if there are no reasons to complain. People will not fight if there are no reasons to fight. Like I have said prior, the monkey hand of the APC is in all of the actions you see, both in the judiciary and in INEC. It is shocking that an INEC that has a professor of law, a senior advocate of Nigeria as head, cannot interpret status quo ante bellum means. In fact, literally, status quo ante bellum before the war. The question I would ask, by vacating both what they purport to be a factional leadership of Nafiu Bala and the leadership of the ADC, by not recognizing any of them, was there ever a time in the ADC where you did not have a leadership? The answer is simply no. So you see, these guys are deliberately mischievous. And for the opposition leader, you know, there's usually this attempt to give a political coloration to genuine democratic concerns of Nigeria by saying, oh, this is ADC and all of that. I am not a member of ADC, and I say it publicly. All Nigerians of good conscience, all believers in democracy, all political activists, human rights activists, people who believe in the democracy in the classical sense of it, government of the people, by the people, for the people, must ensure that we make sure that there is multi-party democracy. The people are able to have choices. Even if you think those on the opposition today are not the best of individuals, that is an argument that can be made, which I do not entirely believe in. The point is that the people still have a choice. The people must still be allowed to make a choice in a democracy. We will not allow what this government is trying to do. You can call it the Cameroonization of Nigeria, or if you like, the attempt to have a controlled opposition, the attempt to have a semblance of opposition without necessarily having an opposition. What you can call the North Korea model, where elections are conducted, only one party wins, but there is election. So this kind of confusion that they are trying to institute will not be allowed to fester. And I'm using this opportunity again to call on Nigerians, all Nigerians of good conscience. You don't need to like even those in the opposition. You don't need to support them. You may even be planning to vote for APC on election day. But in every democracy, there must be multiplicity of ideas, and people must be allowed to make a choice.